All right, Channel Surfers, I know you're all dying to know. Did I go to the second Sunday Wiener Fest and eat one of TJ's cheater wieners? We're going to find out in this episode. Southern Hospitality, Season 4, Episode 2, Folly Follies. Let's watch.
Remote reality, yeah, that's the key. Unlocking stories wild and free. With the hosts side by side. Channel surfers, let's ride.
Happy Friday. Welcome to Remote Reality. I'm Lauren, your attorney host who loves to overanalyze everything, including my favorite podcast. And here we are, Southern Hospitality, Episode 2, which takes place right in my backyard.
And this is Dee, her paralegal and smartass co-host.
So, did I go to Second Sunday and go try a cheater wiener? Hell no, I'm lazy AF. I ordered some hot dogs, some buns, and some Flaming Hot Cheetos on Amazon.
You made your own at home.
No, I didn't even do that. I also got coleslaw and just put coleslaw on the hot dogs. So now I just have Flaming Hot Cheetos. All right, I am getting out of the house today, though. I am going in Somerville, outskirts of Charleston. We're going to Pickle Bar at 2 o'clock.
What's Pickle Bar?
What's Pickle Bar, you might ask?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Pickle Bar is a restaurant / bar that has a lot of pickleball courts and a lot of pickle flavored things and a lot of space, a lot of green space for the kids to run around and go crazy. So Kids have off of school today. I don't know why. Apparently something is Monday because people keep asking if Jake has Monday off. I'm like, well, I know he has Friday off. What's Monday?
I don't know.
It's like, are kids taking St. Patrick's Day off now?
Well, I think that's Tuesday, though. Isn't St. Patrick's Day Tuesday?
Well, it would make more sense to recover from the hangover when mom and dad need to recover.
Gotcha.
And don't want to get someone ready for school. So I really don't know. Channel surfers, if you know what's happening on Monday, let us know. So Southern Hospitality, we are picking up at the Wiener Party. Oh, yeah. And you do not have school today. Today is Friday.
The 13th.
The 13th. All right. Channel surfers, clearly I am way louder than you probably already imagine. Jake heard that entire conversation. You heard him ask if he had school. Then he started telling me he loves St. Patrick's Day. So we just paused and came back. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. It really helps. It means more than you know. We're at 255 subscribers. And as soon as I say that, somebody's going to drop out and be like, oh, look, we're losing people. I've been playing Fortnite and my friend started streaming us a week ago. He already has a sponsorship deal. I'm like, we've been doing this for a year in April. But I'm proud. I am proud of the channel surfing family. I am proud of the community that we're building. We love you guys. We love your comments. We love that some of y'all are riding or dying with us. You don't even watch the shows and you're just listening to this nonsense, which I love listening to this nonsense. So I love you, Dee.
I know.
We're nonsensical.
I'm nonsense. I can't keep up with myself. I can't remember anything. And I'm definitely the biggest smartass and sarcastic person that I know.
You're basically Maddie sponsored Julie.
Yes.
Honestly, I am.
Because I was laughing at her, everything she was saying. I was
loved her advice. Loved
yes.
it. Let's jump into this episode, but make sure you like and subscribe. If you're on Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review, comment, tell your friends. Tell your friends about our podcast. Let people know. You guys are the OGs. Let them know. And like we said, right now, busy season at work. We're doing the attorney paralegal shit. So we're down to Southern Hospitality every week. Although this morning I'm flirting with the idea of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. And I'm like, don't do it, Lauren. Don't do it. You got stuff to do. You cannot jump into this right now.
I keep
reminding you that pays.
Yeah, well, I keep reminding you that we're burning both ends of the candle here right now because it is busy.
Can't do free podcast all the time. Free operating in a loss podcast. Anyway, so if you miss us, go back and listen to our old episodes. Go watch them on YouTube. But we're coming back. Just, once we get a bunch of people out of debt, which another total passion of mine. I'm such a nerd. Yesterday, I'm playing Fortnite and I start going on about HOAs and HOA foreclosures.
Oh, good
And
Lord.
and our friend Psycho Dad is like, well, this was a great chat. Learned a lot about HOAs. Although he was talking about easements, to be fair. Anyway, Southern hospitality back at the Wiener Fight event. You know, TJ doesn't know if he and Maddie have ever been in a good place.
I think he's just mad. She did come at them pretty hard.
She brought receipts. She's got the receipts.
Yeah, well.
TJ, it is a digital world. There is evidence. She could probably pull the security cameras on Republic and show her where y'all are in a good place, which she all but does. But don't test Maddie. Do not test Maddie, Mr. TJ. Now, poor Joe. Poor Joe, but also what the fuck, Joe? Brad explains to Maddie, you're the one screaming at us, which I don't know that she's screaming. She's just very excited.
No, I thought she was aggressive. She's not just screaming. She's got hands flying and
she's passionate. I
she's
fail to see the problem. I'm a passionate person too.
Yeah, I understand. No, there's a difference in being loud and she's visibly agitated. So, yeah, I think she was I think she came at them a little bit.
Also, in the South, you know, sometimes in Charleston, women are expected to be these Southern belles. I feel like sometimes being direct and assertive and saying what you think instead of saying the pretty thing and then saying the ugly thing behind someone's back. Sometimes that's taken as aggressive.
Did you ever watch Designing Women?
It's been a long time, but yeah.
But Julia Sugarbaker could put somebody in their place like that in a very Southern way.
You are sassy and you live in the South. You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have born and raised Southern friends down here that when I say things, they're just like, I could never say anything like that. And I'm like, well, I guess you better send me in then because I have no problem saying it.
So, Joe, absolutely 100% right. Joe is one of the managers of Republic, even though really he's just Maddie's groupie at this point.
Her
following
hype
her
man.
on tour. Creepy hype man. I guess it's the same. But they're at Republic. They're at the place of business. He's like, yeah, you have every right to be passionate about this, just not here.
You need to tone it down.
Which I absolutely get that. And you see him trying to kind of gently pull her back first. It's not like Joe just jumps in with, Maddie, you're being combative too. And he doesn't say it aggressively at all. Joe is very soft-spoken when he says this to Maddie. But he is also saying it as Brad is throwing the you're combative accusation. And Maddie doesn't take too kindly to that. Maddie, she's like, what the hell, Joe? Like, okay, you know what, Brad? Yeah, you and me, let's take this somewhere private, but not you, Joe. You set out here, Joe. You're in timeout.
You can go fuck off, Joe. Get the hell away.
So I see her side of it too. But the side I didn't see coming was where Joe is just standing at the indoor bar eating and spitting out cocktail weenies. And it appears he's listening to the conversation, at least per the edit. So Brad and Maddie go inside, sit down, hash it out. Which, like Brad said, we squashed this at their reunion last year. This is the conversation we had. Why are you mad? And why is Maddie mad? Because he stalked Emmy and not her.
I thought that was just ridiculous.
I don't think he stalked anybody.
I don't think he did either.
The way I took what had happened was after the reunion, Brad and TJ are just strolling back to their hotel room. Emmy, you aren't in some secret private hotel hallway. Your loud ass carries. He's not sitting there with a cup up to your door. He's just trying to go get in his boxers and pass out. And as he's walking by, he hears Emmy say, TJ and Brad are dead to me. He's not spying on you. But instead of taking accountability for talking shit about your friends, stirring up shit with Maddie, instead of taking accountability, Emmy turns to, I didn't feel safe because we're going to say that Brad was spying on me and I'm going to switch
Mhm.
hotel rooms. All right, bitch. First of all, if you don't feel safe, you aren't just switching hotel rooms. You're switching hotels. You might be driving back home
Mhm.
if you really don't feel safe. You and Will.
Totally uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. Well, you know, they just got to
Complete
make more
BS.
shit about them. Mhm.
And 100% feels racist. Him saying, I'm a black man and she's saying this about me because there
That
really
can
is no
damage my
reason for her to say that.
reputation.
There is
Yeah.
absolutely no reason for her to say she doesn't feel safe because Brad is walking through a hotel hallway in the middle of the night. Disgusting.
It is. It's everything that they did at the reunion, I think, is disgusting. Her and Will both.
And that clicks, I think, for Maddie.
Mhm.
Maddie's sitting there like, yeah, that's a
That's
bitch
not
move.
cool. Yeah, that's not cool.
I don't like it. So Maddie then breaks down about how much she loved Travis,
Mhm.
whatever his name is.
Trevor.
And it doesn't really matter. He's off bicycling somewhere.
Mhm.
I remember talking to one of those bicyclists. They made like $100,000 a year riding those rick carts.
Damn.
In Charleston. Yeah. It's insane. So Maddie is saying, I loved him a lot. And you see this montage of her with Trevor
Mhm.
with their good times. And then you see how she reacted to the cheating rumors, smashing his phone, showing up with a shovel at a party. So, and now she's embarrassed about that, which
Mhm.
she should be. I mean, you shouldn't cheat, but that's not the reaction that you should give. That is way too much energy to give to a cheater. Way
You
too
know,
much energy.
I think people just get, we get emotional when we get hurt. Some people do break phones and dig holes. Other people cuss people out. Some people
Oh,
just walk away, you know.
I just block that. Like when my ex cheated on me, blocked everywhere. If I ever saw him out in public, it was like he was a ghost, like he wasn't even there,
Mhm.
which drives them the most crazy because they're getting no reaction from you.
Mhm.
It's evil. It's fulfilling. And you don't deal with the bullshit anymore. Also, I think they had said, like before she got back with Trevor, that he had cheated on her before. So he broke the trust to where she believed this. But now she's having trouble trusting her friends. And all of this is about trust. Like, I didn't trust the guy. And then y'all lied to me.
Mhm. There's still some differences in the reality of what happened because they keep referring to him making this up. He didn't make it up. The girl
Right.
told him that, and then 2 weeks later said
He
that
found out.
she had lied to him. They just didn't share that with Maddie once he found that out, but they keep referring to him making up this lie, and he
Right.
didn't make up a lie. So that's frustrating for me because I'm like, okay, look at the big picture and what actually happened. It might be a little bit easier to deal with it if you had already broke up with him, so, like, nobody wants to tell you now that they've found out
Well, and
that
also,
this wasn't
all of
true.
them knew, and none
All
of
of
them
them.
told you until all of a sudden, Emmy, at a reunion where her boyfriend is about to get dragged through the mud, says, we have to tell you this now, Maddie. Now,
Yeah.
right now at the reunion, even though it has been years, this is the time to tell you we've been
Mm.
lying to you for this long. We have to do it. We have to. They're twisting my arm. Not have
Right.
to happen. Not one bit of that had to happen. It was all deflection.
And it was obvious. I don't know why she doesn't see that.
Completely obvious. Mia points it out. But anyway, rehashing all the
That
old
just made
shit.
her mad at Mia.
Oh my God, the Mia cutout in TJ's house.
I
It's
know.
cracking me the
That was
fuck
so
up.
funny.
She's standing there eating a hot dog. He's getting in the shower. He's like, don't look.
Don't
I bet
watch
he
Mia.
talks to that cutout all the time. I bet he sits down,
does.
pours a glass of wine. Oh, are you going to drink that? No, let me help you.
He moves it from one room to another and just has conversations.
Hey, let's shop on Amazon together. And then he tells Mia that her cutout got in a fight with Maddie at the party. Like,
Mhm.
Patty was throwing bows. She was throwing down. She threw your ass on the ground and stomped on you.
Yep. Mia's like, well, I'm right here now.
Do it to my face.
Mhm.
I don't think she'd do it to her face. Maddie
I
would
don't
run
think
and
so.
hide.
Yeah.
And I'm very jealous of her super tanness and long hair. I never
Mm.
get tan. I just burn.
And really well.
So we go back to Maddie's apartment. Do you see her take this sip of the Spendrift and put it back in the fridge? That's like a seltzer water. Is it like flat? How long is she taking sips of it and putting it back?
I don't know. I didn't even notice it. Like, you notice all of these kind of things, and I never noticed them.
Flat seltzer water does not taste good. And this isn't even like sweetened. It would just have a lemon hint. Anyway, I like Spendrifts. I like the cucumber one the best. So we meet, is it Julie or Julia?
Julia, her
Julia.
sponsor.
There's a lot of Julias.
Yes, I think Bradley's girlfriend is named Julia as well.
She is. We already kind of talked about this, but Maddie is recapping the night before. She's like, TJ came at me. And then they show her being loud in TJ's face. And they show her throwing fingers. Not the bird, just pointing a lot. When we got to the pointing, I think that was getting aggressive. But the part that they showed where they said she started being combative, I just thought she was being loud. Just me. And then Maddie shows Julia this slideshow she made.
The PowerPoint.
The PowerPoint. The PowerPoint proving that she and TJ have been friends. Trips together to Disney. All kinds of memories. Like this huge slideshow.
He's even close with her mom.
Which I don't think it's weird. Whatever. It's cool.
Mm-mm.
She thinks it's weird, but she needs to be the one in law school, not Will. This girl brought her a seat.
All I'm saying is it just shows that he is living rent-free in her head right now.
1000%. And she's on her sobriety journey, so she can't drink to numb the feeling. And yeah, imagine the amount of time she spent on that slideshow.
It's an obsessive PowerPoint.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. And she wants to send it to him.
Which is funny because Julia's like, you didn't send that, right? And she's like, no, not yet. Should I? No. Don't do that. Don't do that. This reminds me of one of my friends who just is so passionate about things. And she sometimes gets kind of stuck in a loop like this. I could totally see her doing this and me having this conversation like, no, not a great idea. Don't send that. But she would, my friend would like be like, click and send it anyway. And then we would hear about like the shit show that happened after, which is fun. Not for her, but I love her to death.
I can see me totally doing what Maddie did. You're going to sit there and tell me we've never been friends. Bitch, I'm going to prove to you that we've been friends for a very long time and that, yes, we were very close. I would hyper focus on it until I sent the PowerPoint and then I would calm down. Okay, I've just sent the receipts. Now they know.
Depends on how lazy I am that day. I'd either think about doing it and not do it. But, if I put the time and effort into it, I'd send that shit.
It's getting click.
I think this is still getting sent. Julia, sorry.
It's either
She's like, I'm not drinking, but I'm definitely sending this PowerPoint. Don't blame her.
We were BFF.
But I would probably just be too lazy to even make the PowerPoint.
Not me. No.
I just ordered hot dogs on Amazon. Come on. Channel surfers. I can't even get up and go to the gas station to get a hot dog or drive downtown and get one from TJ's stand. I like, Amazon, bring them to me. Bring me my hot dogs. Oh my God. So also, we hear that Maddie, such a good friend, she picked up TJ from Al Cannon Detention Center. Yes, y'all, this is the one in Charleston County. I've been there before, meeting with my DUI clients. I have bailed my friends out of that place. I know what that's like, Maddie. And she's not the attorney who gets the call and they're like, come to my 5 a.m. bond hearing on a Saturday. Great. I've been drinking all night, but yeah, I will wake up and come to your bond hearing and get you a PR bond. Anyway, so yeah, good old Al Cannon for a Dewey. I relate to this, Maddie, and that is a good friend because you're waking your ass up early on the weekend to go help your friend out of jail while everybody else is hungover, gripping their coconut water, swearing that they'll never drink again, or Some of my braver friends like to just go to brunch the next day and do some hair of the dog. It all depends. What's your style? Now, I really like Julia. She reminds me of me trying to give my friends advice, but if it's anything like me, they're not going to take a lick of it. She's like, just open the door for TJ, tell him it can't happen again, and he's not going to get this reaction out of you, and definitely hold off on the PowerPoint. Don't do that, girl.
Don't send
I don't know that that's the advice I would have given her.
I don't know. I think she's just trying to calm her down. Because you can see that this is obviously something that's bothering Maddie. I mean, she's sat down and made a fucking PowerPoint, for crying out loud.
But if she goes to TJ, knowing TJ, and says, this can't happen again, I don't know how open to what Maddie says TJ would be at this point.
Mm-hmm.
She might need to come at it in a softer way. Maddie might need to say, TJ, it really hurt me that you said we weren't friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a long history of being friends. We've done so much stuff together. You're close to my mom. We've traveled together. And that really hurt me. And it really hurt me that you didn't check up on me after the reunion. Since you guys cared enough to go see what Emmy and Will were up to, I felt abandoned. I felt lied to. And it was by somebody I love and about somebody that I loved. So this is very hard for me. I want our friendship back. I want us to get back to where we were. And maybe pull out the slideshow. I would let her show the slideshow at that point. Be like, okay, maybe not. I would just say pick up some pictures and be like, I was looking at this picture the other day and just thinking about what a great time we had. It came up on my Facebook as a memory. Yeah, the slideshow, don't let him know. Well, shoot, he's going to watch this show and know. So I guess at this point, fuck it. Show him this slideshow. I don't know. That would be my advice, because I think Maddie going up to TJ and saying, this will never happen again. It sounds like a parent parenting their child. What are your thoughts?
No, I would just say, look, I think we need to talk and have a discussion. If she wants to say, something to that effect in the discussion somewhere, look, we're friends. This can't happen again. This is not the way we need to react to stuff when we get upset. But to be fair, she's been really pissed at TJ too. And I don't know if we're missing something, but I'm not quite sure how the anger for Brad has transferred to TJ.
Because they were really close.
I don't know. But, I kind of feel like maybe Emmy's in her ear a little bit, chirp, 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 chirping, kind of keeping this shit going. I think it should have died down a long time ago.
Good point. Also, she's not getting any drama with her relationship with Joe. They have to have a storyline. So let's fake mad. And then not mad, and then fake mad again, and then everybody's confused why we're mad again. And then
I did kind of wonder about that, because she went from like 60 down to 0 as soon as her and Brad sat down. Yeah, it was like a completely different person.
Instant cool, which nothing gets instant cool in Charleston.
Well, most people don't calm
some
down.
guys can go from hot to instant cool, just saying a few things. You're like, oh no, not hot for you anymore. Gross.
Yeah, I think that we're talking about two different things now.
Yeah, now we are. ADD.
I'm glad I followed.
TJ and Justin, we could see Justin's house, which very put together. Like, the guys on Southern Charm need to take note. Not Craig. This is giving more Craig vibes.
Yeah, but this guy he's got motive. The whole house is motivated for the female gaze to be appealing to the female when she walks in.
So that she'll want to have sex with him.
Yeah.
Which is gross.
Yeah. That's a lot of premeditation into your home decor.
I don't know if that was ever a deciding factor for me.
No, I can't say that it was.
The place was decorated.
No.
TJ brings some housewarming gifts, wine, and a penis decanter, which, TJ, where did you get this? This is the perfect gift for Liz. Liz, she has all over the place. She has a penis flashlight. That you like pull it down and
she is penis.
It lights up.
She's penis obsessed.
She has these things on her wall in her kitchen. The other day, she was texting her boss about what are they called? Like a scooter that you ride around on, a tour that she was doing on Tuesday. for Charleston County, and she texted Dick, and autocorrect didn't change it because she says it so much. And she was like, oh my gosh, I promise I won't say anything like that on the tour. I was like, don't make promises you can't keep. Because I promise listens Dick all the time. This is perfect. Like, I need this for her. I need it.
You've got to go find it. Add it to her penis collection.
Although it seems very impractical, like having to pour it in and out.
Yeah, I think it's more for effect or conversation. It definitely would be a conversation starter.
It's a design item.
I honestly thought it was like a bong or something when I first saw it. I didn't even hear him say decanter the first time I watched.
I just thought it was a glass dildo. Although, in the meantime, I'm sitting there like, what did he get him? A pocket pussy. Tells you a lot about my friends in Charleston.
Great sense of humors.
Yeah. Like the time we had the white elephant gift exchange for Christmas, like 3 Christmases ago, and Rob got a huge rainbow dildo and made Jake, who at the time was 2, ball his eyes out when he opened it up. It's like, no.
You used that as a prop in one of our
yeah. What else
in one of our videos.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember which video it was, but you definitely used it as a prop.
That's coming in handy. So Justin, he's like, okay, I'm like 30% attracted to guys. He made out with TJ. He made out with Michaels. I don't blame him on Michaels. I'd go for it. I'm gay for Michaels.
Gay for Michaels. He's so cute.
T-shirts. I'm gay for Michaels. So it depends on how much tequila I have in me. Kind of reminds me of my friend who hugs everybody when he drinks. Like,
oh, we've had these
on
discussions.
Their laps.
Loves everybody. I love you. I love you.
Everybody. I have a video of us leaving a bar on James Island where he was the trivia master, and it was his last night there, and him and one of his regulars, they could not stop hugging. And his wife now, his girlfriend at the time, pulls him off of the guy, throws him in the back of the car. Then the 3 of us are driving back on the interstate, and we have to stop on a bridge for him to throw up off the side of after he puked in the back of the car.
Oh, gosh.
Justin's so fun.
That sounds like a hell of a good time.
So I'm like, I relate to these people. I have those friends. Like 2 of my friends, they went camping. They like to go out to Colorado and go camping and hiking. And the 2 guys, and they were sharing a tent. And in the middle of the night, one of them started snuggling up to the other in his sleep. So we still joke about that to this day. It's like, yeah, just trying to stay warm. Just get a little snuggles. Anyway, so that was fun meeting Justin. We do learn that his last relationship was the first time he ever felt passion in sex. And then they had a threesome gone wrong and are no more.
The relationship was over.
It sounds like he's chasing some sort of high.
No, it sounded to me like he was chasing a connection. If that's the first time he had ever felt passion while having sex, I'm thinking he's trying to find that person that he can feel that way with again. That's what it sounded like to me anyway. Just my thought.
I just felt like he needed to keep upping the risk, upping the game to make it exciting. Because, I don't know. I feel like in long-term relationships, you're not going to have all these like super high highs that just keep getting higher. You kind of just steady out and you don't keep chasing the high.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I thought it was odd that he said that was the first time he had ever felt passion. So I think he's just trying to find a person that he feels that way with again. Passion's not a high. I mean, you should feel that.
Maybe it's Michael's.
Maybe it's going to be TJ. He's kissed them both. He's kissed them both.
Michael's is cute. Who doesn't feel passion with Michael's?
I getcha. You're right.
Everybody does, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Just me?
They all want to kiss him.
We all want to kiss him.
Well, damn. I mean, he was swimming naked in front of all of them the other day. The party after the Sir Wiener's event.
The way my eyes just lit up when you heard I didn't hit that.
I know. Who knew? I would never in a million years think Michaels would pull his drawers off and jump in the water.
Why not? You only live once.
Well, I mean, he just seems so, thoughtful in everything that he does. Maybe he was drunk. I don't know. It just didn't seem like his character.
My friends had a hot tub at their house, and
Mhm.
one time my friend got really drunk and just passed out naked on the couch after being naked in the hot tub.
You and your friends.
I think it's Charleston. I don't know.
Maybe.
It's just us. And it's like, oh yeah, people do that in their 20s. No, we were like in our 30s. I think he was in his 40s at the time. So
Shit.
early 40s. Oh, memories.
You're going down memory lane. We need to do this show. Okay.
So Julia and Brad, they're about to have their 1 year, and they're going to rent a house on Folly to have a party. Brad extends an olive branch, invites Maddie, and she's happy to go. And Emmy's standing in the back, sipping on her little sippy drink, pissed off. Pissed off that she still hasn't gotten an invite. Later in the night, we find out that Joe has gotten the invite too. And Emmy's like, I haven't gotten an invite. And the whole time I'm sitting there screaming at the TV, Emmy, you don't feel safe around Brad. Why would you want an invite? You literally had to move hallways unless this was all complete unnecessary bullshit. I wouldn't invite her either. I would just say, you don't feel safe around me. And you know what? Julia says to Brad, why don't you go invite her? You're just as bad as her. And no. Not at all. And Julia, if you want your little friend to come since, Emmy set y'all up, then you go invite her. Don't make Brad do that.
Well, Emmy was in the ITMs saying that Maddie got an apology. So she wants to know where her apology is. Why isn't anybody apologizing to her? And I'm just like, what the hell do they need to apologize to her for? She's the one that should be apologizing to all of them.
Hold on. Let me just reach down here and grab your apology. There it is.
Yeah. There's your apology, Emmy.
Flip her off. She started all of this shit.
She started this shit show and has sat back. And I am pretty sure that she's probably in Maddie's ear, egging it on. And she needs to just grow the fuck up. She's the one that needs to be apologizing, not the other way around.
I'm not Team Emmy right now on this.
I am not either. They really have aggravated me this season and last season, but it's worse this season.
And I don't like Julia for suggesting that Brad needs to invite her.
I don't
she
think
doesn't
he
feel
needs
safe
to.
Around him. He doesn't need to talk to her.
He
doesn't need to invade her safety. Look, when someone says they don't feel safe around you, you do what Brad does. You take that shit seriously and you stay away.
Exactly.
He is doing the right thing.
If she's
don't get entangled in this BS.
Yeah, if she's making comments like that, he doesn't need to give her any kind of a space to elaborate or add more bullshit to it all than what already is there.
No. Not at all. We also find out that Joe is just doing the bare minimum. He's Maddie's groupie. So I'm thinking at work, he's Maddie's groupie too. He's not training Justin as a key manager like he should be. Instead, he's just following Maddie around talking.
But yeah, he wants Leva to give him a business opportunity.
Give him a bit. I felt like TJ, the hot dog, was his business idea that he brought to Leva, and Leva said, yeah, we'll sponsor that. Joe is just going to Leva like, give me a business.
Wants a handout.
You have to have passion about your business.
Yeah. His attitude.
Somebody can't just hand it to you.
Yeah. His attitude is kind of like, you owe me that. That's the way I felt when he said, I'm next. And I'm just like, she doesn't owe you anything. You're a freaking employee.
You know what? She hired you and you're on the show. There's your business opportunity. Go make something of it. Mia, Molly, and TJ are having a little European fair at Azure. And I like Mia's style. She starts it off with the tequila shot. We figure out why. Because she and Troy just broke up. She didn't see things moving forward. I think that was a smart idea.
But we didn't see it coming. I mean, the last episode, it's like everybody was thinking they were going to get engaged, and she comes back and now they're single.
It's not all about love. They are both in love, but they're not on the same page with where they want to be in life. He's not. It's been 2 years. He's not moving to Charleston. She's not moving to him. It doesn't go anywhere. It's stalled.
Yeah.
So they're in love, but
right.
Love's not everything.
Well, I was curious what was keeping her in Charleston. She didn't say what keeps what keeps him wherever he's at. And she didn't say why she couldn't move from Charleston.
Charleston is keeping her in Charleston, love.
I kind of think that they don't love each other enough.
I told my husband at first, eventually we'd go back to Columbia. And then I was like, no. The closest I will get to Columbia is Somerville, and not like far out Somerville, like downtown Somerville. That's the closest. You're not getting me out of the Charleston vicinity. Sorry.
I don't know. I've lived so many different places. Moving
I have too.
Yeah,
I have too. Growing up, I lived in 11 different houses before I graduated high school, and I like Charleston. This is where I want to be.
Well, no, you didn't let me finish. But what I was saying is I understand you've lived different places throughout your life, but I'm talking about like just within my relationship. We moved so many times during my marriage and stuff because of his work and things like that. So, I love Charleston. I loved a lot of other places that we lived too. I'm not married to a place whenever we were moving around.
Bitch, come down here. You'll be married. Leave the dirty Myrtle suburbs and you'll be like, oh, I love it.
Although I do have to say, when we landed in the York County area, I loved that area.
And you want to get back. And I hear every week you talk about how you want to get back to that area.
I don't want to get back to that area because I love that area. I want to get back to that area because both of my grandbabies are in that area now, and they're 4 hours away from me, and I would like to be closer to them. So again, I'm moving for the love of something other than a place. I want to move for the love of grandbabies.
Well, Charleston is more than just a love of a place. It's the love of your community that you built here.
Okay, whatever. It's fine.
It's a vibe. So I don't blame her. Charleston over guys any day. Now, TJ, Mia is joking around saying she's going to spread rumors that Troy has a small dick. And then Molly says, doesn't look like Justin has smelly balls, which I'm completely following this conversation with my ADHD. I'm like, yeah, this all makes sense. And then TJ is like, oh, yeah, by the way, Mia, Justin has a crush on you. And as we've seen throughout the show, Justin's making out with Jordan, the bartender, his friend. Then we see him hitting on Molly. So Molly is like, this dude's just trying to get with anyone. I don't know that that's the case. He said he likes Mia, but Mia was not available. She was off on a vacation getting engaged. What is he supposed to do? Not make out with people? Because
life goes on.
The girl he likes is engaged. Like, you tried to get over someone by getting under someone else. I don't see a problem with it.
He's not supposed to just stop and not do anything because the person that he wants isn't available.
No, the person that he wants is available. Now, do I think she needs to rush right into tequila hour with Justin? No. Do I think that TJ needs to push that? No. Especially if he wants him to work out. She needs to process what she just got out of. She's still in love with Troy before she moves on. Otherwise, you might have a little bit of a Maddie situation where she's still crying over Troy, but with
Trevor.
Justin.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah.
So is Joe just like super drunk going in to talk with Leva? Because what is he not understanding here?
I don't know, but that's the most delusional bullshit I've ever heard in my life. She sat him down last year and had this discussion with him of what she needed to see from him.
Let me lay out a map.
And
where
he couldn't
you need
follow
to go.
He couldn't follow it. He couldn't eat the little cookie crumbs that she left him on how to get to the place that he wants to be now.
Leva told Joe, if we want to build a business with you, you need to show up to work. You need to choose work. When you have a business, you have to choose that business. Just like right now, we're only doing this one podcast a week because we have to choose the law firm that pays us.
Right.
I have to choose my other business, even though I love this and I love being with the Channel Surfers. Right now, we just got to do one episode a week, put it on pause, and focus on the business. 1,000%. She's absolutely right. She's a successful business owner. And Joe was just following Maddie around on tour. When he said, yeah, but Maddie has anxiety.
She needed me.
Okay, sorry, channel servers. Had to step away for a second. School is out. The 4-year-old keeps coming into the room. And next time this happens, I'm going to be like, put on some pants and just come hang out. But I was saying she is completely right. And when Joe said, yeah, but Maddie has anxiety, Joe, that's not an excuse. This is your girlfriend, not your wife. She can go get anxiety medication for that. Like, you are choosing Maddie over your job. And if that's your priority, then that's your priority. But a business isn't about loyalty to someone who's not being loyal. Like, as far as business, Joe, you are not being loyal to the business. You're being loyal to Maddie. And I'm not saying that that's a wrong decision. I'm just saying for Leva, that's not the person that you're making your business partner.
Yeah, she's not putting any more into this business return. There's no
we
return
had an attorney
on this
that worked
investment.
with us. I had another attorney. It was me, you, and the other attorney. And man, loyalty, like we all got along so well. He was amazing. But as he should, he chose his wife and just left us one day to move 3 hours away, which was a right decision for him. It hurt. We wanted to build something with him. We wanted it to be the three of us forever. I wanted him to have equity in my law firm. And I still think about him all the time playing Fortnite because he loves Fortnite. I'm like, I should hit him up and see if he wants to play some Fortnite. But
you just didn't see it coming with him. Like it wasn't discussed.
But it's not loyalty. You have to separate the personal from the business. I don't take it personally. I think he made a good decision for him. As he should.
Right.
That doesn't mean that it would have made us good business partners.
Yeah. He just thinks that Leva should be giving him some kind of loyalty, that she should be giving him some kind of respect. And all he has shown her is that he doesn't have respect for her or the business because he's choosing to do these other things instead of following the guide, the map, as you put it, that she gave him.
Now, I do have to say with D, I've got loyalty. That bitch is my ride or die.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. We made it through COVID with no business because I had the firm savings. Like, that's my ride or die, y'all.
I'll throw down. Ain't nobody messing with you.
Bonnie and Clyde over here. Love her so much, it dragged her into podcasting.
Yes. Knowing damn good and well I don't want to be in front of the camera.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful, D. All right. So, yeah, I don't disagree with Leva. I think Joe is drunk off Joe.
I think he's the overinflated sense of self, for sure.
And when he reality check, and
when he sat there and said that he wasn't replaceable, and she's like, I've already replaced you. Bam. End of story. I loved it.
So they're singing Beyonce, irreplaceable.
Nope. You just found out the hard way. You are replaceable.
You're not Brad Pitt. You're not Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's replaceable too.
That's all right.
I said what I said. Julia and Brad are starting their 1 year out at the Folly house. That is a very modern looking house. It has like cement walls.
Yeah, not my taste. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of stuff.
It was interesting. I love the private chef. The food. This is classic Charleston food. Charcuterie. Roasted Brussels. There's probably a balsamic glaze on it. It looked amazing.
It did.
And Prosecco. Well, he said champagne. I love my Prosecco. That's my drink. In fact, I'll probably have a little Prosecco at Pickle Bar unless I have a pickle martini. I don't know. We'll see. Prosecco mood? Always. They actually have a great charcuterie at Pickle Bar. Anyway, I'm glad that Julia is on the same page here. It's bothering her that Emmy said she felt unsafe, and she says, do not apologize to her. Emmy, owes you an apology, Brad, not the other way around.
Exactly.
I can't believe Brad invited her, though.
I couldn't either. I would have left it alone on an anniversary. I would have just been like, I'm not going to deal with that.
Absolutely. I probably just would have left it alone forever, but you're right, not on the anniversary. This is a really sweet little dinner date, though. Very cute. And then when Julia gives Brad this card. He's closing his eyes and touching his like, is it an Amex? He goes, it wouldn't get you very far.
Mhm.
But it's this little metal card with his dad's handwriting on it for him to keep in his wallet. It was so sweet. His dad passed away 5 years ago. What a thoughtful gift. I love these too. I love you guys. Get married. Have babies.
Yes. Well, and he even said that she put him in touch with an emotional side of himself that he didn't even know he had.
I'm about to start crying off my makeup again.
I love them. I hope they stay together.
I love them too.
Emmy will probably fuck it up too.
I just want them to get engaged and married before Emmy and Will do.
Oh, that would be
Hijack the
so.
wedding.
That would be so great. Yes, good one.
Do it. There is nothing like a revenge wedding. I think you had something
There's
to
nothing
say about
like a revenge. Yeah, there's nothing like a revenge wedding. I so hope that they beat them to the altar. Like I would love to see them get engaged.
Well, you don't think that Will's
Emmy
in a
and
rush
Will.
to get married?
I don't think. Oh God, no! I don't think he'll marry her. I think he's just placating her. He's gonna run her ovaries and eggs out on the clock and never marry her.
I mean, as far as we know, they have almost made it through his law school. Will graduate in May, so in like 2 months. But then we go into the bar exam cave, which is like the most miserable 3 months of studying in your life. Although he only will have to take a 2-day bar exam. Whereas when I took it, it was 3 days handwritten. They do multi-state now. Anyway, not jealous, not mad about that. He's still not going to feel settled after he graduates because he's going to have the bar, and then he's going to have to, maybe he gets as an associate and has to like work his ass off, or he's starting his own practice and has to work his ass off. There's a lot before he gets settled. So I don't think it's impossible that we see Brad and Julia together first. I think
That would be awesome.
it would be karma. So everybody's going to party at Folly. I wonder what's in those gift bags. I know that sometimes friends will hand those out and it will have like goodies, headache powder, hydration IV, just a little recovery bag. They're
Yeah,
cute.
like a
I like doing
hangover
that.
bag.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Little recovery bags. And here comes Emmy. Now, we're not going to hear Emmy say a lot. She's just sitting there looking super uncomfortable. What we do get is Mia and Maddie talking about the assault of the cardboard cutout, which those things are not cheap. They're not $3, not even like before inflation.
Right. Which is what
I just relate to this show so much because have we gotten a cardboard cutout of one of my friends before in Charleston? Absolutely. 100%. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was over $100 for it. So, but anyway, it's still disrespectful. It doesn't matter if it's $3 or $200. It's not very nice to throw your friend over and step on her.
And she totally did.
But I love how Maddie said my feelings were hurt. And it's because you were in this group chat too, which I completely understand Mia here as well. Mia doesn't think she's in this group chat. She's like, I don't know. I have group chats pinned to my favorites and my messages. Out of 5 of my group chats are my Charleston friends, different groups. And then like, I hate it when I'm trying to tell everybody something and I know that someone's not one of the groups. So like I have to copy the message. I'm like, well, these 5 people are getting this 3 different times. The other ones are my in-laws and my cousins. But actually, I forgot about this one that's not pinned. So I have 4 different Charleston group chats.
I am one of those people with group chats that once I get past the point of not looking at the messages, like let's say a couple days has gone by,
Right.
then I'm overwhelmed with what I know I'm going to have to do to catch up. So I still just continue to ignore the chat and it gets worse and worse.
Exactly. You just pick up where you left off and then all of a sudden someone mentions some sort of event that's happening and then you're searching your messages like, where did this come up? I can't let them know I didn't read the message. Love you guys, Mina, if you're listening to the pod. I don't think my friends listen to the pod. They always just text me about their shows. But
yeah, but I can totally see why Mia doesn't think she's in the group chat because she didn't read any of the messages in the group chat. So therefore, she didn't think she was in it.
Emmy set their seats and she's like, well, shit. that bitch.
Guess I'm in
That hoe.
this. Prove me wrong. I'm in the group chat after all. But she wasn't reading any of the messages. She didn't know what was going on.
And
Makes sense to me.
it looks like Mia and Maddie squash it.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. They hug it out. And everyone's like, okay, let's just enjoy the night. 30 minutes later, we had our little teaser going into the next episode. Everybody is going to address the unsafe comment with Emmy, which I hate that this is happening during Brad and Julia's party. This is why you shouldn't have invited her to a anniversary party, because now it's about this horrible thing that she said, which was completely untrue, instead of about you and Julia.
Yeah, I'm hoping that their anniversary dinner and actual celebration was just the two of them when we saw them at dinner, and that like this is maybe later in the weekend and they're having this party with everybody, so it's not ruining the night for them. Because it looks like it's going to get bad.
Well, I'm glad to see everyone is taking Brad's side on this and
Oh,
calling
absolutely.
out the same BS that we call out, which is, what do you mean you don't feel safe?
Yeah, she's just full of it. I'm so upset with her right now.
It's like she's getting called out and then doubling down on her bad behavior.
Well, that's because she's not able to see her own accountability in anything. I mean, she has clearly shown that. She is just a shit stirrer, and then she sits back and plays victim.
And when it becomes hard to ignore because every single person in this beach house is about to jump on you, then she leaves crying.
Yeah.
Beach,
she always does
drama always goes down. My friends from Colombia, like decades ago, they rented a Folly Beach house, and someone's dog like ate the food off the grill, pooped all over the house. There was just so much drama from that afterwards. But this was like 20 years ago.
Maybe there's bad karma on Folly.
Folly is the fun beach. So that's where you go, like if you want big groups. And Sullivan's Island is my favorite. Well, no, it's not my favorite. It's my favorite locally because they have really good restaurants on Sullivan's, and it's a smaller beach. Isle of Palms.
It's where the golfers go, isn't it?
Well, it's like a nicer beach, but I don't know. It's not. My favorite is Edisto. Hands down Edisto. It's quiet. It's the only one that you can have alcohol on without having to hide the alcohol.
No shit.
I can't give away all the secrets. Don't go to Edisto. It's horrible. If you guys come to Charleston, stay away from Edisto. All right. Just kidding. Channel surfers. This is our little secret. Since there's only 255 of us, y'all come to Edisto. Come join me. Love you guys. I am about to go get my butt ready for Pickle Bar. That was fun. I love covering Southern hospitality. I think we had 8 whole views on our episode last time. So for the 8 of you listening, thanks for listening. Share it with your friends. We're going to be doing it regardless because this is what we enjoy doing.
It. Yeah.
If people want to watch with us, they want to watch with us. We'll cover something else cool as soon as work slows down because I've got to be dedicated to the business that buys us the groceries. But
brings the bread.
We love you guys. And we'll be back next week with Southern Hospitality. We'll see you then. Bye.
Let's ride.